Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, October 24th, 2012. My name is Colin and this is sort of my video blog. The only voice that I have after being poisoned by the antibiotic known as Cipro. I know I said my last video was the last one I was going to make. I was feeling pretty down. You know what I mean? But I talked to some people on Facebook. There's a group on Facebook for other people suffering, and I realized that, I may be deteriorating, and I feel like I am deteriorating. There's other people out there deteriorating, and my story, I believe is extremely tragic. I don't know that there's any more tragic story out there. Maybe there is. The guy at CiproIsPoison.com seems like he was a lot younger than me, and he was damaged severely by the Cipro. I don't know how his recovery's going, but anyways, to recap, I was misdiagnosed in September of 2011 with diverticulitis. I was really just constipated, and a simple bottle of magnesium citrate would have cleared me out and fixed me. But instead they gave me Cipro, and the rest is nerve damage, mental torment. Ever since I took the Cipro, I've had a death ideation, which I can't shake. It's almost like death beckons me. It's just, I was able to sort of distract myself for a while here in Tennessee, playing poker. But the thoughts have come back, and anyways, all I can do is say that I guess I'm not gonna stop making videos. For the few people this is helping, then I'll just keep making the videos, and the day I stop making videos is probably the day I'm dead. I'm being totally honest there, because this is the only voice I have, and my condition is deteriorating. I'm getting twitches in new places now, and the nerve damage is not going to heal itself. I mean, it may by some miracle, but I don't think it will. It's a constant spasm that started while I was on the Cipro. Positive motor neuropathy in my pelvic floor. It's a muscle. It's either a piece of my puborectalis or levator ani. It's very close to the muscle you use when you're going to the bathroom. Like when you're guys, when you go into the bathroom and you pee, and then at the end you kind of like contract it to get that last bit of urine out. It's very close to that muscle, so that when I contract that muscle enough, I can actually press against the piece of the muscle that's spasming. I can feel I literally feel the spasm with that muscle. I feel it pressing against it, and it's a constant and I feel it anyways, if I pay enough attention, so I know that it's constantly going. My main concern, and the thing that really freaked me out after I took the Cipro, was that spasm. And I was on target because I was convinced that the Cipro had caused it, which it had, and I was trying to get it to stop. I was doing all kinds of things. I was going to acupuncture. I went to physical therapy, where they do internal release, where they actually go up, your bunghole, if you will. And she was able to actually feel the spasm with her hand and try to massage it to get it to stop, which gave me a very crazy feeling in the back right of my head, which really points to me towards CNS damage. It's not just an area down there that's haywire. That's just my opinion. I'm not a neurologist, you know, and I don't know. I don't know exactly where the problem is, but to me, it's got to be. It's probably CNS because you know, it never stops. You know, and that points to the brain. You know, something being wrong in your brain, like Parkinson's. People they never stop shaking. You know, it's like that's a problem with your motor nerves, your motor nerve stem or whatever in your brain. And I had pain back, very haunting pain, deep pain in there when I was on the Cipro, and that's what made me stop. But it was too late. You know. So I guess, you know, this is just my my last gas. You know, making these video diaries and helping people. You know, when I think about the tragedy of it all, it makes me want to go to the park and just, I mean, you know, it's something so simple could have saved me, you know. But I'm reiterating that over and over, you know. For you people out there, all I can offer is maybe some kind of inspiration. If you're suffering from fluoroquinolone damage, you know, I don't know to what extent you have. I don't have burning pains or much tingling, but I have twitches like crazy, you know. Any muscle I exert just the slightest pressure on, it will start twitching. You know, I can get a twitch just from lifting, you know, a bottle of pills and holding it up for a while. Eventually my shoulder says, oh, I can't do that. You know, my muscles look kind of normal. They look, you know, normal on the outside, like, you know, you see my bicep, you know, oh, you got a normal bicep and all this stuff. But Cipro does something to your cells to make your muscle, your fibers just garbage, you know. You know, so, and you know, this is part speculation to me because I also have Lyme disease. You know, I had Lyme disease. I don't know how dormant the Lyme disease is, but even when I had Lyme disease, you know, you know, Lyme disease is a weakling compared to Cipro. You know, I know some people with Lyme out there that are saying, you know, what are you talking about? You know, I'm completely jacked up by Lyme. But for me, it was, you know, with Lyme disease, I was still running a mile around, you know, Mount Trashmore, you know, in Virginia Beach, and I was still be able to lift weights and all this stuff. But the Cipro takes all your strength away. It takes all your strength away, and I don't know really what I'm trying to say in this morning's blog. There is no subject really. I guess the subject is just that I'm going to continue to make these video blogs for the 10 people that it might be helping. You know, if you have FQ damage, I can recommend some things that I think have helped me. You know, even though I'm deteriorating, that I think that I really think if I didn't have the spasm, things would be a lot different. You know, it's like it won't let me my brain has to constantly be firing this nerve, you know, and it's just maddening. You know, the area around the nerve will get agitated. Like, I'll get a twitch in, you know, what Family Guy referred to as your coin purse, the area between, you know, your balls and your bunghole. You know, that area in there will actually start twitching at night, and that's maddening. You know, and that's because of the spasm is near that muscle, you know, and pushes against that muscle, and it even will give me like erections and stuff at night that I don't want, you know, like constantly. So I'm constantly waking up and having to shake my leg to calm it down. It's so obscene what Cipro did. But have a good day, everybody.